They thought she was just a grieving widow, fragile, quiet, forgotten, but she kept something hidden, not jewelry, not letters, but a voice recording, a voice that didn't belong to her husband. It belonged to Tommy Shelby. Her name was Margaret O'Connell, wife of Lieutenant Edward O'Connell, killed in France, 1917, or so the records say. In truth, Edward was part of a covert unit during the war, a unit led by someone not listed on any official roster, someone with a razor blade sewn into his cap, someone named Thomas Michael Shelby. After the war, Margaret returned to Birmingham. She never remarried, she never spoke of Edward, but neighbors say she received letters, never from the front, always from Birmingham, and always typewritten, signed with a single letter, T. In 1923, she opened a bookstore near Small Heath, but no one ever saw her sell a single book. Men in suits would come in, never browse, only nod, and sometimes leave a package wrapped in brown paper. Whispers began in 1926 that she kept a box, a metal one. Inside, a photo of Tommy in uniform standing beside a hanging British flag, an audio reel labelled Meeting 1917 Dover Trench, and a piece of paper with a phrase written in ink. The Crown funded the killings, but the blinders buried the bodies. In 1931, a young inspector raided her store. He found nothing, but within 48 hours, he was reassigned to Scotland. The report vanished. The inspector resigned. Tommy was seen visiting her once, late at night. He stayed for 17 minutes, left pale, silent. He never spoke of her again. Polly once muttered to Ada, "If she speaks, we're not just finished, we're damned." In 1935, Margaret disappeared. No sign of forced entry, no signs of struggle, just an empty rocking chair, still swaying. But the store remained intact. And in the basement, behind a false wall, they found something years later, a phonograph, plugged in, still warm, and beside it, a note, "Truth sleeps but never dies." Some say Margaret was killed, others say she fled to Ireland, taking the recording with her. But a classified MI5 document surfaced in 1942. Subject M. O'Connell may possess critical knowledge regarding unauthorized wartime operations under civilian command. Primary concern, evidence of war crimes linked to post-war criminal syndicates in Birmingham. At the bottom, silence required permanently. To this day, the reel was never recovered, only rumors, only fear. But sometimes, when the garrison is quiet, when the air is thick with smoke and memory, some swear they can hear her voice echoing, "He promised us freedom, but traded us for power." She was not just a widow, she was a witness, and witnesses are the most dangerous kind of ghost.